I am Metatron. I bless, here and elsewhere, each radiant heart in his eternity. I come to you at this time, at all times and everywhere. I'm the burning bush, no longer limited in history, but present in every consciousness, as in every place on earth. I am the devourer and loving fire of all that is false, all that is changed. I come in the power of the Spirit of the Son, and the heart of the angels bless and accompany this moment. Silence, each of you is called to the same resurrection, in fact the Spirit, the truth of life. I am the devouring fire that seems to come down from heaven and that is consuming all that is not eternal. I am the righteousness of Source. I am the righteousness of the organizers of worlds and worlds creators. I am the image Source. All this, you are called to be the same, from the moment you welcome the fire of the Spirit, without fear, with faith and courage. I am the support of love and the manifestation of love in resolution times, the truth times. And this is now, and it is forever. I come surrounded the 12 keys and the 12 stars. I come, in the symphony of the 24 notes and the 7 days and 7 living, transmit not a message, but transmit the screaming and his heart, liberty and love. I come, preceding Christ and carrying with it the work of Uriel permitted by Miguel. I am the trumpet that sounds and resounds everywhere on earth, everywhere in you. I am the announcement of the resurrection, which opens the way to the appeal of Mary, which opens the way to freedom and, above all, the truth of the love which does not suffer any weakness, any opposition, which includes everything in the same truth. I am he who is, was and will be. I am the eternal flame of love, unified radiance of the Source, which does not depend on any size or any consciousness, but that includes the set of demonstration in consciousness, wherever they are. I am the Paraclete, the Spirit of the Son, one that forges the burning sun of the sun in his truth, in his purity and its incorruptibility. I come to rectify the earth's axis. I come to rectify the errors by virtue of love and truth. I'm the burning bush that appears in your heart, that lights up your heart and your spirit, which makes possible his evidence, his resurrection. I walk the sky, and I follow henceforth the Archangel Michael in his opening of the heavens, as well as your heart. I install myself in the straight gate, I install myself in Port Christi, I install myself in the new Mass, I install myself in you, in your new life, made of eternity and joy. I am preliminary to every story and every dimension. I am, for you, the ineffable in action, and here, on this earth, I am the least after Christ, serving the Source of unwavering and without any opposition and without any doubt. I come to forge the structure of your eternity in your existence body, in your sacred heart. I'm putting an end to their limits, their wanderings, which puts an end to every error. I read a Fika which must be raised in righteousness and power of love. I am the messenger of Source, your faithful ambassador, and that's what I call each of you to live the resurrection the most peaceful and the most obvious possible. I've been following them after the appeal of Mary, whether you are in the fire circles, whether they are in trouble, whether on ships. I come after your heart light, reflecting it in itself, in its geometric perfection of light in your real indestructible love. I come to radiate the new triunity. I come to radiate in her womb the word of liberty. Ihi Asher Ihi. In the beginning was the Word, in the end, the Word is return. This word that cuts, that has no place to be in the truth. I am the rhythm of his heart. I am each of your cells receiving the Holy Spirit of truth, the Spirit of the Son and the choir of angels. I will restore him to his free DNA and released in its 12 frequencies as its 12 tapes. I am the crowning achievement of his interdimensional Merkaba, enrolling me in the crystal fountain, the sacred lemniscate in the heart, to the ends of its perishable body, which restores the eternity of joy and eternity of what is true. Where I am, where you are, there is no distance, no more breaks, no more veils, no more mistakes. To go down to his humanity, and his humility, in its simplicity, I realize the last work of his resurrection by vibrato fire and the fire igniter, for what I am and what you are. We can then, without distance and without reservation, intone the corner of liberty in its 12 frequencies in his 24 stroke, as in his 7 appearances and his 7 living. I'm the one that forges the numbers in its resonance and its symbolic, touting the worlds. All that you are, too, when all veils and all appearances are consumed in the true love fire. Yehi Asher Yehi. For the most holy triunity, the burning love fire, the bright light source, by the A sun blazing you are at ardent son of the sun, in the symphony of angels, I call, in manifestation and presence, that who created the fire. Vihuya, Vihuya, Vihuya. You be eternal, you, being of pure light, you, free or release conscience, I come affixed on his forehead as in his heart, the cry of liberation, the cry of love. I invite you to the eternal word that sings the praises of the infinite manifestation of all consciousness in free and liberated worlds. In these times I am also the last representative of the action elements in this world today, in this time. I am the sky ripping. I am the light in your sky, soon. I am the earth that throbs to rectify itself and not be changed by anyone. Every minute, every breath of his life, now, just remember me in your inner silence and in your heart. So my burning my fire will appease what needs it, will also inflate your heart the purity of love. I've been driving at him who shall wash his blood on his clothes from him, removing what has changed, putting his life in order, whatever the meaning of their freedom and the evolution of their freedom. I am the lightning in your sky, I am the last ray of sun coming beat what should go out, to leave the earth to continue his rounds in the ethereal spaces of liberty. I come to gather it, if you welcomes me, the freedom and joy. I come light in the depths of himself, his face to face and his alone, consecutive to the appeal of Mary. I know only your eternity. No story is me known, nor his, nor that of the angels. I remain so for all eternity. I remain so today, for you in this earth. I am the quintessence of the elements or of the nights that show you, how on earth at this time. I am the cloud that protects the vessels of the intergalactic confederation. I'm from everywhere, as you are from everywhere. I am beyond the lines, as well as a source because inscribed in eternity. So you find, you also, at the time of the oath and promise. I come with strength and power, fill the vase of his humility, light your temple, and complete the action of Archangel Anael and Archangel Uriel. Silence, I've been treating it can remain as injury or as a wound, by burning the fire of love, the burning of truth. I come to put an end to the antics and simulacra of light, the power of love and solely for her, because love is at the same time, smoothness and the blade that cuts should be. I forge Miguel's sword, forever. I am what I went through, if you lived, the ether wave that traveled. I put in motion his ascension heart. I redefine what has to be rectified for your greatest happiness and the greatest freedom. I'll be there, wherever you are, after the appeal of Mary, in different ways, according to their own clarity and precision of his own. You can count on me, because I do not count, ever the amount of love and the quality of love in every conscience. I come meet and watch what enunciated prophets long ago. I stand port and the igniter fire and vibrato fire that puts an end to the ephemeral fire, the fire of illusion, the fire of greed, the fire of fear. Yehi Asher Yehi. Silence, I recuperate with Mary with the mantle of grace. I watch the final opening your heart, opening the door for the glory of the resurrection, to the glory of his eternity. Silence, listen to the silence of truth. Listen to what I vibrate in your heart. Silence, I facilitate, at this time of the revelation of sonship, not stellar origin, but linked to the experience of this world, well before their confinement. Silence, I answer everyone, the appeal in its light. I answer in every place where we have people of nature, which makes its way to your destination. I am the unutterable peace that it is recognized and is known in the magnificence of Kairisty. I am the fiery breath of truth sword. I am the servant of each, in your heart. Yehi Asher Yehi. Blessed be the Lord. Blessed be your eternity. Glory to the truth, a hymn of praise to love, infinite grace of resurrection, incredible moment in the dance worlds. Time is for liberation. The time is for its revival. The time is for real, for clarity, for evidence. I seal on your heart, the kiss of Christ, the kiss of Mary and kiss Michael. I release, if you accept it, the pain of doubt and uncertainty. I offer you the stability and eternal peace. the power Vihuya, the power of the One, the power of life, the power of the formless. I invite you, in my turn, to eternal life. In the circumstances of this world there is nothing to lose because everything is lost. There is only the one giving your eternity, which is already acquired and that it is required to recognize in your life, in the circumstances of his life, in the circumstances of his footsteps placed on this earth and its eyes placed on the brothers and human sisters from the earth. For each of you there is the same love, there is the same life, there is the same eternity. Whatever you believe, whatever you alive today, whatever you feel separate, there is nothing. Open doors and open your eyes, and receive. Ihi Asharihi. Let the joy of fire burn the dross the block. Free yourself of every thought and every attraction to illusion. Keep just life. Keep only love, because everything is there. I come also give you to see clearly, in what was still hidden in you or in your exterior. I come to flower the smile from her lips. I come to bring out the spirit of truth, paramontando than the eternity scenarios, your eternity, which allows you to accept with softness and intensity, both Mary as Christ and Miguel. I come help you to accept himself, in the heart of its revival, in the heart of his release. Listen, listen to the choir of angels, which is none other than the choir of his spirit. As you note every day of his life, at the level of what is yours, as you consider that there are levels, it is given to realize more and more, what it was, to the present, invisible. It is given to feel that, to date, it was inaccessible. It is given to put up in the simplicity of his heart, in which there is no need for questions or answers, in which only the evidence is present. This is not reserved for this moment, at this time or that place, but is reserved for the entire period of ascension Earth. In these times Earth, only love is important, only love will be your safe passage, only love is a balm. No food, no affection, no ties, no fear can fill whatever. Only this balm of love will be the remedy for every problem. And remember that any problem is, I do only rectify what should be, by the grace of light, by his intelligence and his power, nothing requires it, that anything the limits, that restores their power and their truth. Silence, everything is given. Everything is there. And absolutely everything rushes to the straight gate, to discover or rediscover the unlimited creation of the unlimited love and the joy of light. You, son of joy and son of the eternal, the time of his autonomy, his freedom, the resurrection is at your feet and on your doorstep. Silence, at that very moment, wherever you are, is forged in you, in letters of fire, the word. Awaken. Never again you will be asleep. Silence, you, the friend and the beloved, wake up. Silence, whatever the day or the time and place where you read me and where you hear me, do not forget, ever, than you are. Ihi Asharihi. Silence, in love, I bless. In love, I offer myself to you. In love, I salute you. In the fire of the Spirit, I consecrate. Silence, 3 times I place in your heart, the spirit of fire director. Vihuya, Vihuya, Vihuya. I'm there, and I'll be there until their release. You're loved, because you are love. See you later.